friends. I have a wonderful story today for you about octopuses. Yeah. This one's called Meet the Octopus, and it's by Sylvia James, and the illustrations were done by Cynthia Belcher. We're going to learn all about octopuses today. All right, this is a nonfiction book, and look, it even has a table of contents. So if you wanted to know more about any specific thing, we could know which page to turn right to. We're going to start at the beginning and read the whole thing, though. All right. First of all, what is an octopus? An octopus is an animal that lives in the sea. Its body is like a soft, wrinkled sack with 8 long arms. Its mouth is in the middle of the arms, and there are 2 rows of sticky suction cups on each arm. I don't know if you could see this little picture, but it shows the suction cups on the arms, and then right in the middle is where its mouth would be. That's its mouth. So right in the middle is where the mouth is. There are 150 kinds of octopuses. Some are very small and others are huge. The giant octopus is 29 feet long. That's about as long as a school bus. And then the common octopus is about 10 feet long. And then the tiny little dwarf octopus, which is only about 4 inches long, which is only that big. So there's tiny to humongous. All right, hiding and escaping. An octopus's body is soft and has no bones. It can become flat and squeeze through tight spaces. An octopus has many ways of hiding. It can hide among rocks. So you could see it's hiding under the rocks here. But look at this one. Can you see the octopus? Do you see it? Right there. It is a master of disguise. An octopus can also change color to match the things around it. It can turn brown, red, yellow, or blue to look like seaweed or coral. This makes the octopus hard to see. An octopus can even look like bumpy rocks. Do you see this octopus here? It's good at hiding, isn't it? Check out that one. Look at that. You could barely see it. It's right there. And there's this one. So good at hiding. Sometimes other animals try to eat octopuses, but the octopus has a special trick for escaping. It shoots a cloud of black ink out of its body so that enemies cannot see or smell it. The ink cloud may even look like an octopus. The enemy is fooled and attacks the ink cloud. This gives the octopus a chance to get away. The moray eel is one of the octopus's most dangerous enemies. The moray eel wants to eat that octopus, but he shot out a cloud of ink, and the eel just wants to eat the ink. Actually, he ends up eating the ink instead of the octopus. The octopus can get away fast. It shoots jets of water out of its body, which make the octopus move quickly into the sea. Whoosh! The octopus shoots ink and water out of a tube in its body called a funnel. So right near, here's its eye, and then right below its eye is the funnel. And that's where it shoots the water out, and it's like a jet, just pushes the octopus through the water. Sometimes the octopus is not fast enough. A moray eel might tear off one of the octopus's arms, but the octopus is still okay. After a while, a new arm will grow in its place, in the place of the first one. So can you see here in this picture? That arm got bitten off, by a moray eel, but this new part is growing back. Kind of amazing. Octopuses and sea stars can regenerate their body parts, like an arm. Pretty amazing. Where the octopus lives. An octopus finds a special home in the sea where it hides and rests and eats. The octopus's home is called a den. Do you see in here this little clump of rocks that's in there? That's its den. The octopus stays in its den during the day. At night, the octopus hunts for food. Its favorite foods are crabs, lobsters, and shrimp and scallops. Ooh, so here's a picture of everything they like to eat. Crabs, lobsters, scallops. Nice. Here's a scallop. There's a little crab. Abalone. Most of the time, the octopus crawls along the ocean floor using its arms to feel and grab things. The octopus also stretches its arms to reach for food. The common octopus has 240 suction cups on each arm. Each 8 arms. The suction cups help the octopus move and feed. When the octopus finds a crab, it pounces on it and covers the crab with its arms. Then the octopus squirts poison into the crab. The poison makes the crab stop moving. I didn't know they did that. So here's the octopus grabbing the crab. Here's a real picture of an octopus that has a hold of a crab right here, I think it is. And there's a good picture of the suction cups, 240 on each arm. Oh, now the octopus uses its strong beak to crack the crab shell. Then the octopus eats the meat inside. So, an octopus in its mouth has a beak, kind of like a bird's beak, and it cracks the shell. How can you tell if an octopus lives here? The octopus leaves empty crab shells outside of its den. So when it eats a crab, it leaves the shells outside. It doesn't leave them inside. I guess the octopus is a good house cleaner, huh? Octopus babies. The female giant Pacific octopus lays thousands of eggs, which look like tiny grains of rice. The octopus strings the eggs together and hangs them in her den. The octopus never leaves her eggs. She does not eat or even hunt for food. The octopus lays as many as 200,000 eggs. The octopus sprays her eggs with water to keep them clean. So that jet that they use for moving through the water and squirting the ink, she sprays water or squirts water on her eggs to keep them clean. These are the eggs hanging down. They almost look like grapes, little teeny tiny grapes. And the mother octopus is down here, and she will spray them with water to keep them clean. The eggs hatch in about 5 months. The baby octopuses look just like the adults, but they are very tiny. Most of them are eaten by fish. Only a few live to become grown-up size. That's why there has to be so many eggs, because a lot of them get eaten by the fish. The babies grow slowly for the first 2 years, and then they grow very quickly. Most octopuses live for only 3 to 4 years. So for 2 years they grow very slowly, and then they grow really quickly for years 3 and 4. But they only live to be 3 or 4. So I wonder how many times if they grow to only be 3 or 4, I wonder how many times the female octopus gets to lay eggs. Maybe only once or twice. That's why there has to be so many too. What scientists have learned. Scientists have studied the octopus for many years. These are some of the things that they've learned. The octopus's eyes are almost the same as a human eye. The octopus sees very well, but it cannot see in color. The octopus cannot hear. The octopus can learn to recognize shapes. The octopus can solve problems such as opening a jar. They've taken octopuses that they have in aquariums and they've put their food inside of a jar with a lid on it. The octopus knows its food is in there and it can use its tentacles to open the jar. It's pretty amazing. That was Meet the Octopus. I hope you enjoyed this story and I hope you learned a lot of new vocabulary words that you could maybe put on your vocabulary word wall. Have a great day. I'll see you again next time. Bye, friends.